Technotambo Payroll is an online-only payroll system. If you are in the market or you want to try a payroll system that runs from the web, online, look no further. Try Technotambo Payroll. I am the software engineer. I wrote the application, and I can tell you that this application has no limits. It doesn't matter how many workers you've got, whether you have 20 or you have 1,000 or you have 10,000. Technotambo Payroll is ready to take on any number of employees. What can you do with Technotambo Payroll? If you, for example, subscribe for a basic package up to 20 employees, the fee is going to be 4,500 kwacha per year. But you don't have to pay that money. We will give you 1 month free demonstration so that you can experience it within that 1 month, and then you can come back to us and say, yes, now here is the money. Alright. So we are inviting every enterprise in this country rather to try Technotambo Payroll. It is an online payroll system with no limits. If at all there is some features that you feel it should have which you haven't seen, there is no problem. I am the software engineer. I wrote the application, so I can include those features for you without any problem. Okay? I have only put standard features at the moment. Features which a lot of accounting professionals have been telling me that they need. Now, I am not the one who makes decisions over what Technotambo Payroll should look like. The accounting professionals around are guiding me, and they're telling me what they require and what they don't require. Let me give you a snippet of Technotambo Payroll. Over here, I'm looking at the employee loans. Just have a look. Let me just do this. That is the employee loans, as you can see, and this is the advances. What happens is that you have a list of people who took advances and people who took loans. If you go on this particular person, you click on it, it's going to show you their loan history. This loan that they've applied for has been approved. The status is showing approved. And this other one, they completed paying it. So it is closed. Okay? Now, when you are paying the workers, for example, you go to pay salaries. Okay? When you select, for example, a department, printing department, and the employee is me. Alright. The basic salary will automatically populate. All you have to put is the date, which is the date that you are paying that employee. If, for example, you are paying them on the 1st of November, you say 1st November. What will happen is that if at all they are owing anything, it will populate. Can you see here? So here, you can see that they have a loan balance of 1,500. Alright? So we can make them pay. And if we go to advances, it shows that they have an advance balance for 300. You see? So, if at all anyone is owing anything, it will populate. You see what I mean? And then you can just basically add the amount of money that you want to deduct from them. Alright. If, for example, you want to put housing allowance, which I'm just going to put a figure like guessing, okay? I'm just like putting a guessing figure. Okay, transport allowance, you want to put 300. Okay? Lunch allowance, let's say you want to put 600. Okay? Other allowances, maybe you want to put a 500. Alright? Deductions, maybe you want to deduct a 200. Alright? And then over the loan balance, you can decide you want to take 500 kwacha, okay, installment for this month. And then the advance, you may say, okay, you want to take all of it. But sometimes people can't, they'll ask, they'll request, oh please, I can only pay a 250 this month, the 50 kwacha I'll pay the next month. You see what I mean? So then you can take the 50 kwacha or you can take the whole 300 depending on how you want to handle this particular situation. Alright? Then that's it. You have recorded the payment of the salary. So you just have to add. Okay? You click on add. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to add the salary and apply deductions? Are you sure you want to add the salary and apply deductions? Then all you have to say is, yes, add it. Alright? Then it will tell you success. Salary and deductions are added successfully. Then you just say, okay. And it resets the fields. Okay? So now, if for example I want to find out, like, okay, if I want a salary history, I want to look at the salaries which I have paid. I can look at salary report. Okay? Then salary report is going to show me that, oh, this was the pay date, this is the employee, this is the employee name, this is the department, the gross salary, pay as you earn, NAPSA, NEMA, other deductions. You see what I mean? Net salary, method of payment, bank account number is going to show me all that. You know? And besides, I could filter this. Let's say I want only November. Then I can see only November. Okay? With all the respective totals showing up. Like this. Okay? Can you see that? Yeah. If I decide I want to print this, here it's written print. Can you see that? I can simply go to print and say I want to print. Alright? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, times have changed. Technotambo Payroll has been born. It has been born. Now, Technotambo Payroll has got many features. You can have, it can tell you the remaining leave days of each employee. Alright? It can guide you, if for example you want to pay statutory deductions like NAPSA, NEMA, you see what I mean? You can send it. It can generate for you a CSV file. So that all you do is to just upload that CSV file to their web portals. Okay? If you want more information about Technotambo Payroll, feel free. Call me. My number is right on this screen. Alright? If you want to subscribe to Technotambo Payroll, subscribe. We can give you a 1-month demo. Now, for me to be sure that you are really a company, you have to send me an email on your company email from your company email account, meaning it should be so and so and so at company dot something. Okay? I don't want Gmail emails. I don't want emails from Yahoo. I have to be convinced that you are really a company. Okay? And the only way I can be convinced is that you have to have web presence. Okay? So you need to have a domain name. Alright? It should be yourcompany.com, yourcompany.net, yourcompany.zm, something like that. You understand? Don't send me a Gmail email. Then I can give you this, I can configure for you this software so that you run it for 1 month and pay nothing. Okay? You only pay after that 1 month. That's when you will be required to pay according to the number of users that you have. Okay? So it's 4,500 up to 4,500 kwacha up to 20 users. Okay? Then if you have more than 20 users, then we'll negotiate. We'll agree. Alright. So reports are there. You can manage your employees without any problems. The software is very stable, very reliable. The web host gives 99.9% uptime. They don't joke. Okay? They are a web host who knows what they're doing. The database is not exposed to the internet. So hackers, sorry, you can't hack this payroll because the database is not exposed to the internet. Personally, I call it an undercarriage database. You know what an undercarriage database is? It's kind of like a database which is, okay, think of it as a car. You take something and we put it under the seat. You see what I mean? So when somebody is trying to like get something from the car, it will be difficult to know what's there because it's under the seat. So it sees that undercarriage database is not accessible via the internet. Only the app is able to access that database. The backend is secure. You cannot use any other application to access the backend except the application which has been created to access the backend. So your data is very secure. Okay? Employees have their own portal where they can log in and they can see basic features such as their pay slips, where they can apply for loans, where they can apply for advance and leaves. Okay? So Technotambo Payroll is a fully fledged professional payroll system. Okay? And I invite you, the corporate world in Zambia, to try it out and reap the benefits that I have created for you. Okay? I am a software engineer, IT professional, and for me, I'm expecting you to please try this payroll. Okay? If you have any suggestion, any queries, call me. My number is on the screen. When you want to subscribe to Payroll, you want a 1-month free trial, send me an email at your domain, your company domain email address. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Peace.